Texas, home to barbecue, long roads, and plenty of cattle. Fishing the coast here can be tricky, but rewarding. We met up with some fishing team members to take a shot at some redfish and learned a thing or two about wind. The plan was pretty simple. Head down to Texas coast to Port Aransas and meet up with a couple of Feelfree fishing team guys who were familiar with the area and see if we couldn't find some redfish. We headed down to the causeway and found a spot to put in the kayaks and kept our fingers crossed.
One of the things that makes fishing in Texas so unique is the fact that there are many variations of fishing in Texas. So you can go offshore, you can go inshore, you can go freshwater, and not only can you do all these things, you can do them within minutes of each other.
One side of the road you have Brown and Roots, and the other side is going to be your Hog Island side with Lighthouse Lakes. Lighthouse Lakes is more of a paddling trail. Along these trails, people go and fish. It's a great tributary where these fish, the ecosystem is just amazing.
Coastal fishing is a different sport all on itself, because when you go coastal fishing, you got to take in the fact that Texas has different basically weather patterns, and they can change on you within a heartbeat.
Monday when I showed up, I met with Justin, and we decided to go take a little trip, try and catch some redfish and some trout. Had a hard time. Wind kicked up, murkied up the water a little bit. Couldn't hold still very good, but we managed to power through, and Justin caught a couple fish, and I was able to pull out a flounder and a trout.
So this trip, man, it was crazy. Wind predictions, that's exactly what they are. They're wind predictions. They are never exactly right, so you got to be hopeful that your local weatherman or whatever app that you're using is correct. And let's say 8 out of 10 times it's really not. So you're just hoping on experience that whenever you pick your spot, that it's going to be coordinated with the wind, and you're going to be able to put yourself with a good structure and be able to put your teammates on fish. Man, it's a really crazy feeling whenever you get people on fish, but it's even crazier feeling when you got everybody out there skunking. So Tuesday we went in with a lot more enthusiasm, with the wind predictions being predicted lower than the day before on Monday. As soon as we got on the water, it seemed like it was a great day to be out there, and then we kind of found out quickly just how wrong the predictions were again. We were forced out with about 25-mile-an-hour winds.
After a pretty deflating morning of 25-mile-an-hour winds and paddling around in that, we headed back out later that afternoon to what would be the only sunny chunk of weather we would have. The sun came out, the clouds were up, and the fish went away.
To me, fishing for redfish is like hunting, where you stalk your prey and you follow your prey over hills or up a mountain, where you can catch a glimpse of the fish, but there's no telling if you're going to be able to make that shot or make that cast. Catch the wind just right, make sure the fish doesn't see you, or that you don't bang something in your kayak to spook the fish.
At the end of the day, it was just a really amazing experience. The guys caught some fish. I almost caught a fish. It was right there on the side of the boat, just couldn't get it in. You know, I got the opportunity to experience Texas coastal fishing in a kayak.